Well, gentlemen, it's amazing we're playing at all. Mohammed, you won the toss and decided to...
Yeah, because the weather has not been very kind all these days, and I think it's a good idea to bat first. You never know what's going to happen later on.
And Srikanth, Azharuddin, Kamble, Tendulkar, Mandrake is their specialist batting lineup. Kapil Dev, the all-rounder, Prabhakar, the all-rounder, Kiran Morrow, the wicket-keeper, Srinath, the pace bowler, and Venkatapati Raju is the left-arm spinner too.
Brandis to open up, bowling to this man, Chris Srikanth,
who's had really a most disappointing World Cup and was once such a marvellous player.
First ball of the game, and not a bad one either. And the first runs of the innings down to two. Oh, he slipped over. Dear me, and that shows how wet it is down there. And it's gone through. So for loud appeal, and umpire Julius Bulchins from... Oh, over the top, big hit, and that is six. Superb hit. Chris Srikanth, not a big crowd here, but pretty obvious. Oh, he slashes at that one, stands up, crashes it through the covers. Possibly could have gone anywhere, but it went in the right place. Kapil Dev. Oh, loud appeal, he's out, he's gone. Julius Bulchins with the finger high says, Kapil Dev, you're out. So Zimbabwe have struck. The first Indian wicket has fallen. Would have. So India 23 for 1. Kevin Dewars tried digging it out. Srikanth didn't really time it that well, but he's got runs. They'll come back for 2, and I think that's all they'll get. He's
Srikanth hooking and playing it very well indeed, and it is going to be 4 runs. Dewars made a big effort sprinting around the boundary. Well, not a particularly well-timed stroke. He looked as though he was launching it a big cover drive, but he squirted it away for a couple. Down backward a point has Azharuddin. Oh, that's a great shot. He really hit that one, Azharuddin, and there was no doubt about it. Nicely played by Azharuddin. Beautifully struck off the back foot. The ball rather labouring to the boundary on the slow outfield. Well, he might have got a little nick on that. Yes, he did. Went to play it on the leg side, a little nick.
Way, and the second wicket down.
Oh, beautiful shot. The fieldsman got a bad bounce, but that's nicely played too into the gap. Brandis has a big chase. I think he can give it up. Beautifully timed by Tendulkar. Let's hope not anyway. That's a nice shot. Down towards third man. Butchart saves well. Very good fielding indeed. Under Srikanth over the top. Big hit. And bouncing once and into the fence for 4. Oh, he's after that. What a shot. Tendulkar pulls on the onside. That'll be 4 more. This is a very good over for India.
Srikanth's bowled. Burmester has his second success. They've only got 32 overs. They've used up 12 of them, and it's now 69 for 3. Oh, an edge there. He didn't know much about it at all. That's 4. It's going to bring him 4. Really, that was... And that's one of the reasons, because he plays strokes like that all around the park. Oh, that's a bad piece of fielding. Down the ground, Mandrake goes, and that's a very good shot. There's no one back there protecting it long on. And Mandrake... And he's got some marvellous shots. Oh, Trakos missing there badly in the gully. So the fielding's just letting them down a little bit, right at... And that's a lovely shot. That's going to beat Dewars, is it? Oh, no, he did it.
It's well fielded.
Very well fielded, but it's still 3 runs. But that's very good commitment.
Mandrake plays it beautifully, and the fieldsman fell over. As Ali Shah bowls. This is high in the air. He should be okay. Yes, he is, and gets 4 runs. Goes again. Big hit here. This could be his 50, and that's 6 runs. And Tendulkar bins up his 50 with a 6.
Yes, freeing his arms and looking to whack it over mid-on. It was certainly about...
Bang, 4 more. 18 off the over so far. Tendulkar launches into this one. That's 4. Now Mandraker goes for the big hit. Could be caught, and that's well held. Good catch by Kevin Dewars. And away goes Mandraker.
Have lost their 4th wicket at 168.
Campbell, down he goes, and what's the story here? Is he stumped? He's wandering off. Or was he bowled? Let's have a look.
Pitching just outside off.
Just brushed the off.
Yes, well, that's very good running between.
Jedidah's down the ground too. He might be caught, is he? Ali Shah's got it. A marvellous catch by Ali Shah. It looked for a moment as if it might not quite have... Tendulkar. He might be out this time because Campbell's coming in for it. Will he get it? He does. The marvellous innings of Sachin Tendulkar's over. Caught by Campbell out at backward point.
It has come to an end. 81 and 77 deliveries. 180.
Oh, he just gets it away from the keeper. Flower couldn't quite get it. And Juarez goes high. It's a beautiful shot. That's over the top of Campbell. It's over the top of the boundary. And there's 11 runs taken. And Moray cracks him to backward point. Waller's there. Will they come back for the second, or the misfield will let that? With Kieran Moray having taken 13 from the last over bowled by Edo Brandis, and it's 203.
And it's Ali Shah, the left-hander, facing Kapil Dev.
Yes.
Nicely played here by Shah. He's going to get a couple. Remember, the fielding restrictions don't come off until... Well, Prabhakar started another over and is most fortunate. That's a nice-looking shot. That's beautifully played. That's 4 runs. Pleasant-looking drive for 1 run by Shah. They hit the stumps. Not out. Lovely throw.
There's giving away 4, although it might have just come from the pen. Over the top and backward square. I don't think they'll get to that. No, they don't. No. Just run. That's well played by Flower. So Flower coming back to the 30. He's going to have to hurry. Oh, he does it. Ali Shah had a good look.
Well, it's very wet out there now, Peter. Very wet indeed. But head through it, well, won't be easy for the bowlers, that's for sure, let alone the fielders. And the batsman could slip and slide out there. There's always the injury risk factor, of course.
Oh, it's a lovely shot. Raju's around there, though.
Interesting situation out here. The 2 umpires have conferred as to whether playing conditions are right for playing. The batsmen, I think, have been given the option as to whether they want to stay on. And Randall there having a talk to Azharuddin, and it looks as though they will be coming off. And that's bad news for India. Disappointed with that decision, but at the end of the day, cricket is a fine game. It's not a wet game, and of course, if they play on, then really it makes will put Zimbabwe into a situation whereby they're at a complete disadvantage.
I think they might go back, Richard, because it's not as bad now as it was when they talked about it between overs.
And that's probably a fair enough decision too. So this is what's happening out here, the weather.
Too, because if they had come off, their chances of getting back out would be very slight with the way the weather's been hovering all day. So that's a hit over the top, which is going to bring up the Zimbabwe 50. He just clears Raju.
Get these overs in.
Well, it's a good shot. Magnificent shot behind point.
Oh, swung away. Good shot from the left-hander. And 1 bounce. Driving. Oh, good-looking shot.
Well, that was a good run, wasn't it? And a bit misfeeling. They should have gone quicker. That was bad cricket by the Zimbabweans. They didn't run the first 2 runs.
Oh, he's bowled. Shah.
They've got to adopt desperate methods, and that's going to happen. Zimbabwe now 79 for 1.
On 32. And he's got the runs here. This might go for 4.
It's a neat tickle.
And sweeping in the air, but safe. And again, oh, it's beaten the fielder down there.
I love.
So Andy Waller 4. And cracking it away behind point. That'll go close to 4, but has it? No, it hasn't.
No, he poached that. The sliding.
Oh, trying to swing it away, but they'll pick up a single anyway. Oh, good ball.
And 3 balls. Zimbabwe 96 for 1. India 99 for 3.
Well, just goes to show, doesn't it? But
the Zimbabweans can do likewise. But that's a fine stroke. It's going away for 4 runs
yes.
too. Srinath won't get that, I don't think. Is he?
He has.
No, is it rolled back? No, no, it's all right. It's just inside.
Ability.
And that's going to be 4 runs. I don't think Capel will get that. No, he won't.
Turned away by Flower. He's got to get 1 run.
Overs, they needed to be 158. If they don't come out again, they needed to have got through to 158, which were the after 19 overs, they were the best 19, should I say, that India put together, and so they're certainly well short of that.
That was that. The match had to be abandoned. And look at the Indian bowling figures very quickly for you. Sachin Tendulkar, the only wicket taker of the 6 overs he bowled. So this, in effect, became a 19-over match, and the highest scoring overs for India added up to 158, and with just 1 ball bowled in the 20th over, then the 19 highest scoring overs for Zimbabwe came to 104. So that...
On behalf of the Benson Hedges Company, it's my pleasure to present you this cheque for $3,000, and I assume you're a very delighted, very happy man to firstly win the match and collect those points.
Old Sachin Tendulkar. Good, Sachin, congratulations, marvellous knock.
Thanks
for 81. Good to have you back in the country, 2 years older, but still just a teenager.
Whatever it may be, but that time I came, I was 16, and now I'm 18. I'll be nearly 19, 24th of April, but still I'll be enjoying. Whenever I come here in New Zealand, I'll be enjoying. Yeah, certainly I was very happy, but at the same time I was a bit disappointed as well, but I would have got my first 100 in the international cricket.